Welcome. Big love out to the worldwide drum and bass and jungle crew. This is the Hospital Podcast 229. And I'm joined in the studio by this tall, gangly fella next to me, known as Woody, Mr. Etherwood. Hello.
Hello, Tony. How you doing? Tall and gangly, thank you. Yeah, I'm really well. Nice to see you, man.
And it's an extended podcast today. We're going to be discussing Woody's mixtape. We're going to be delving into the depths of the forthcoming Keeno album. But first, this, the first single by Logistics in a long time. Going to be playing both sides of this piece of vinyl. This is called Somersaults. Upfront exclusiveness. This single is coming out on the 23rd of June. And it comprises the first body of work from the forthcoming Logistics album, which will be called Polyphony. And it will be Loggy's 5th studio album. Basically means I've got to get my skates on, otherwise he's going to catch me up. Woody, tell us about this tune, man.
This tune's amazing. This tune had to be on the mixtape, but from the first time I heard it, basically, because it's so good. I'm not going to talk all over it.
It's Woodblock Riddim by KG. Now, you can't see on your camera view, but we have two producers in today. We have Mullet, who is the hospital broadcast czar. And next to him is Anna, who's joined Hospital Records for an internship right up until November, is that right? Anna's from Holland, and when she's finished, she's going to go back and tell all our secrets to every label in the Netherlands. It's all about sharing, Anna. It's fine. Four people in the studio. No farting, please. Now, what is the mixtape? The mixtape. What is it, Woody? Come on, tell us.
The mixtape is a collection of tunes that I absolutely love, that I've been working with you guys for a while. Here it is. I'm really proud of it. I really like it. Worked quite a long time on the mix itself. We spent ages getting the right tunes together and stuff. So yeah, that's what the mixtape is. I'm pleased.
Is there anything by you on it?
There is a VIP of Falling Out of Consciousness on there, and there is the Spectrasoul remix of Hold Your Breath, and Forest Fires, which features me on the Vox.
And allegedly that is playlisted at the moment at Radio 1, is that correct?
That is correct, yes. On the C-list, it has been for 2 weeks now, so it's amazing to hear it so much.
Now, are you allowed to talk about the thing that's going to be happening at Radio 1, or is it an NDA?
I think it's... I don't know.
Okay, it might be an NDA.
I think it possibly is. No,
okay.
I don't think we can.
Okay. Woody's not doing anything exciting at all at Radio 1 soon, okay? At the end of June, we are releasing the debut album by Keeno on Med School. It's kind of like Ravel and Debussy. Step. This is called Falling. Featuring Zoe Klinck on vocals. And Life Cycle, the album, can be pre-ordered right now. And if you want to catch this man, Keeno, the DJing alongside Woody and also Anile, our recent signing to Med School. Then you have not got to wait long. 23rd of May at the Colombian at Corsica Studios in London. Also appearing will be Lung, Joe Syntax, Ash Med School, hosted by Ruthless MC. The last few tickets are still available. Head over to medschoolmusic.com for all the details and to purchase your tickets. Scheduled to sell out, what day does it say? Thursday. It's going to sell out tomorrow, I think. Great songwriting from Zoe Klinck. Okay, I've decided to keep with the Keeno album now. Beauty cannot be withheld from the general population of Earth. That's my philosophy, Woody.
I'm just going to cut in and say how amazing this album is. It's really, really good. Like, big up Whale, it's right on my street as well. So, yeah, good work, man.
It's not bad to make an album like this when you've just started college, is it? In your first year.
Sentences he came to say, the points that he came here to raise as if scripted. I know what he's here to find, same thing that's on my mind as if scripted.
From Life Cycle, a debut album that's going to cause a splash. This is scripted by Keeno, featuring Louisa bass on vocals.
I thought it was Louisa bass for ages. I guess a lot of people did, maybe.
Yeah, but I used to think you were Etherwood. It might be Louisa bass, but I like to think that she's a relative of Billy Mouth Bass. We've still got ours, you know, on the stairs. I'm going to go get it in a minute.
Identical to what he said. Sentences he came to say, the points that he came here to raise as if scripted. I know what he's here to find, the same thing that's on my mind as if scripted.
Live and direct. Yeah, I'd say it's a very, very uncanny resemblance. Not visually, obviously, because Louisa is stunningly beautiful. Big Mouth Billy Bass is also very attractive to me because I happen to like fish, but it looks quite different from Louisa. It has to be made absolutely clear. I'll bring Big Mouth Billy back to sing another song in a bit. A brand new exclusive piece of music from the forthcoming Etherwood mixtape. This is by a name to watch. The guy's called Grifta. It's called Adrift. Woody. As you know, for many years I've been obsessed by keys of tunes, and over the years the most common denominator key has changed over the years. So in your opinion, because I know you keep mix acutely so, that you actually text me when there's a tune that's slightly out of key, you get very confused. What would you say at the moment people are producing in most? Which key?
It depends on the style of drum and bass, but it seems as though there is, I don't know whether there's some sort of scientific research that's been done, but a lot of hard music is in F, because it really sort of seems to punch on the dance floor. But most of the tracks that I seem to mix in are like B flat minor, for some reason. Or A minor.
Yeah, your sets do contain a lot of A minor, which I do like. One of my favourite keys, A minor. F minor isn't. Basically because I get sent so much of it. So today's podcast, for example, we've actually got 5 tunes in F minor, which isn't too many. There's 3 in F sharp minor, 3 in B minor, 2 in A flat minor, 1 in E flat minor, 3 in B flat minor, 3 in G minor, 3 in D minor. Quite an even distribution, but sadly, almost tragically, I'd say there's nothing in C. What happened to? What's wrong with C? There's one tune that hasn't got a key at all, which is always good because you can stick it anywhere in your set. But I'm quite heartened by the recent return of F sharp minor. I've noticed that. I think people are starting to get sick of F minor, and they're maybe pushing it up one semitone to F sharp, or maybe down a semitone to E minor. Having said that, we have no E minors here. You see, if you're not a DJ, you think that DJing is really glamorous, really interesting, and must be the most amazing thing to do. But actually, you end up just thinking about the keys of tunes. That is how mind-numbingly boring it can be. I'm only joking. Or am I? Now, Woody just gave me the last studio Tic Tac. If you do co-present a show, it's very important to have chewing gum or Tic Tacs.
Feels so wrong.
Or a big bottle of mouthwash.
I think it's right. My heart, my mind can't compromise.
Okay, this was finished last night. It's the Break remix of Break It All Apart by Blue Martin. Big shout out to Chris Blue Martin.
Stay where you are. Find my way. There's something I got to explain. Wish I could be somebody else. I need to break it all apart. I want to go, just run away from you. Run away from you. Now I need someone to blame. 'Cause I made the same mistake. Stay where you are. Find my way. There's something I got to explain. Wish I could be somebody else. I need to break it all apart. I want to go, just run away from you.
An absolutely outstanding remix by Charlie Break. A man who, in living memory, has never failed to deliver, in my view. Now, we've got no news for you about an event that we're not allowed to tell you anything about. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
Someone to blame.
It said to mention it on the sheet, but we can't tell you anything about it. So I won't. Oh, apparently I can tell you when it is.
'Cause I made the same mistake. Run away.
Okay, I can actually tell you where it is as well. On the 21st of June, the Hospitality Midsummer Special is at Studio 338. Woody, I don't know if you're playing at it, and I don't even know if I'm playing at it, do you? It's quite hard being a DJ when you don't know where you're playing, isn't it?
Maybe a day's notice, sometimes two. You know, you'll get a text in the morning. Sometimes they'll send you a pigeon or a post-it note in the post or something, and you have to guess most of the time. So when do we actually turn up at the right places on the right times, generally?
And there's another date for your diaries that we can't tell you anything about, which is the 26th of September. It's Hospitality. It's our last big 18th birthday at the Brixton Academy. I don't know if I'm playing there either, do you, Woody? No, you don't know if you're playing there either, do you? See, none of us know. There is going to be a Pat Sharp 7-hour set, I can tell you that much. And also Mo from EastEnders. She's doing room 2 all night. Do you think they'll mind that I said that? Upstairs. The thing is, they won't know because everyone's stolen everyone else's desks. Our building is a building site, and everyone is working on each other's laps. But it's okay because we get on quite well. Another dose from the Keeno album. Another night, another day. It's got that Alan Partridge bass bit in it. You know where he's in the caravan and he's miming. Okay, we had an email in from Josh Parkin from Poole, who is 14 years old. It says, "Hi Tony, I've been a Hospital Records fan for ages, possibly ever since podcast 100, but I can't remember. Can I have a shout out for getting the album recognised early? Yeah, well done mate, you did extremely well then. It was not easy. I have bought every single Hospital album that I could, including 15 years, and we are 18. That means you bought that when you were 11. That's amazing. Anyway, I would love to come to one of your events, but I'm only 14, so I can't. But the second I am 18, though, I'll go to Hospitality because I'm looking forward to then, even now. Lastly, I think there should be a Hospital Records app. Interesting. A fan of ours who's a developer actually sent one in at the beginning of this week. It's brilliant. It's an Android app. And we're going to put it on our website soon. And it is exactly what you just talked about there, Josh. As you say, a mix between the website, podcast and YouTube channel. Boom. It's been done for Android phone users. Hold tight, it'll be up soon.
Yo, so this is another one from the mixtape. This is Voyager, FAQ.
Who am I? Where did I come from? Why do we exist? What are we made of?
Getting a bit worried now. Tony's just walked in with what looks like a gun. So I'm gonna. This has been lovely. I'll see you later. I've been Etherwood. This has been the Mixtape Podcast. See you later. Bye.
Where did I come from? Why do we exist?
There's a big story behind that gun.
What are we made of?
The good thing about having builders in your office and clearing it out is you find things you've forgotten about, like this. And this was an essential part of London Electricity Live's touring kit. Because what we used to do when we had days off in hotels, and when you've seen each other on the road for weeks and weeks at a time, you've said every insult under the sun to each other, you know everything about each other. But a really good thing to do when you're really bored is to reenact hostage situations in your hotel room. We spent a whole day in Leipzig, or Leipzig as they say in East Germany, reenacting the Abu Ghraib prison situation that was quite fresh around about 2005. It was mainly Leanne Carroll who instigated it, I would like to point out, not me. When we had 2 days off in Vienna, we reenacted the Baader Meinhof terrorist situation. And it's quite therapeutic. because you understand more about what the people were going through at the time. It's a very serious thing. None of us enjoyed doing it at all, and we hadn't smoked anything. Brand new music from Dose. Nowadays.
Nowadays,
okay, Hospitality soon come. Southampton, 23rd of May, with the Birdman, with Fredry and Graphics, who will be absolutely jet lagged after their long tour around Australia and New Zealand. But they always deliver, don't worry. There will be Spy, there will be Lynx, there will be Dynamite and Loki. And it's festival time on Saturday, on the 24th of May, the We Are Festival, which I think is in Kent. No, Essex, is that right? I always get confused with estuaries. Anyway, it's in Essex. And the lineup is High Conti, Camo and Crooked, London Elect, Frafix, Danny Bird, Spy, Metric, Newtone, Loggy, and the man on my right. It's your turn to do some talking, Woody. Take it over.
Yeah, come to We Are Festival. It's going to be awesome. But if you are coming, make sure you get there really early, because I'm on fairly early, and I'm going to party really hard. So yeah, come on down.
You know, the festival organisers wanted us to open our stage at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's not a camping festival, so there's no one actually sleeping on site. But allegedly, people in Essex behave very differently from people in the rest of the world. And apparently, according to them, people who rave in Essex, they start on Friday night and they simply don't go to bed. I don't know what they do between the hours of about sort of 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. But maybe they got an absolutely massive cowshed there or something that they can all sit in or stand up. Anyway, I think we're starting about 11, is that right? 11 a.m. And it closes at 11 p.m. or midnight or something. So it's a proper day festival.
Cause nowadays, Dave.
More music from Keeno. Featuring his good buddy Whiney. This is called Sleeplessness. And on vocals is Keeno himself.
This is another one from the mixtape, actually. It's one of my favourites from his forthcoming album as well. And the vocals sound wicked. This is a beast. This is Shiver, and the track's called Crossover. Again from the mixtape.
Me never cross over. Me never go commercial. I'll never cross over. Me never go commercial. Show. Never cross over. Me never go commercial. I'll never cross over. Me never go commercial.
Spectrasoul. Have they raised the pitch of your voice in this? This is, of course, Etherwood, Hold Your Breath, the Spectrasoul remix from the Etherwood mixtape. Woody, can you tell us how it feels to be remixed? People assume it's a normal part of the process, but how does it actually feel when it's you singing and you've written the song?
It's really weird, actually. I don't really know how to explain it. It's really interesting to see what someone's done with your original track, and it's not until you write a track and someone remixes your work that you have that feeling, I guess. It's difficult to explain, but it's really surreal. And especially when it's like Spectrasoul, who I've loved for ages and ages, so I love this remix. They absolutely smashed it. How do you feel when someone remixes your tunes? It's a weird feeling. It's almost like it takes you a while to get over the fact that it's not the tune you've been listening to and playing for the last, however long, you know.
Well, usually for me, it's a massive relief because it's better than the tune that I originally made. It's a double-edged sword though, because sometimes if you get your tune remixed and it is much better than your original, you feel gutted, although you're pleased that it's so good. But it kind of makes you look crap, so otherwise, sometimes the remix can be dreadful, and then it's quite difficult because you've got to say to the remixer, sorry, but this remix that you spent a whole month on and you think is the best thing you've ever did is an absolute pile of pants. So it can go either way, really. The worst kind of remix is when you get a remix in that's almost the same as the original that you did, because that's pointless. That does happen sometimes. And yes, somehow we've ended up at 188 beats a minute. I don't know how that happened, but it did. I'll try and bring it down a bit, but once you're in the mix, you can't, unless you do this. That's more like it. No, it's too slow. The jungle drummer who used to play drums for London Electricity Live, if I ever doubled up and did a DJ set, like before or after we played live as a band, he would come on stage and start moving my pitch faders randomly, just for fun. Another piece of Etherwood from the mixtape that's out on Friday. This is Sublime. Woody's very own VIP of Falling Out of Consciousness.
Falling out of consciousness, it's the present day. Looking at an old mess, it's the olden age. Looking at what goes best, it's the new way. It's our new day, and we all change.
One of a very select handful of drum and bass tunes featuring a vocal duet. Beverly Harling and Georgia Yates on vocals. brand new Technimatic action. This is the boys on the remix. Lensman and Red Eyes. Thieves in the Night. From the Etherwood Mix album is Hybrid Minds and Felicity. Email in from Christopher in Florida, who says, "Dear Tony, I hope this finds you well. I've been a faithful listener since episode 1. Whoa. I appreciate the fantastic music you play and produce, and even all the talking you do." Well, someone appreciates it anyway. "I've been meaning to write to you for a while now to share an experience I had while listening to a tune from your label. In 2012, I was involved in a head-on collision after leaving work one day. Not 5 minutes down the road, I was hit by an SUV going 45 miles an hour when I was just minding my own business, driving my own little Honda Civic. At the exact moment of the wreck, I had never felt calmer in my life. I knew I was going to be alright. My right heel bone was ripped in half and I received a wound on my knee exposing the bone. After being off my right foot for months and learning how to walk again, I'm good as new, with 2 massive titanium screws in my heel. 5 months after the wreck, I returned to work and I put on some music just like the other day, driving to work. You see, I have a hospital playlist on my iPhone, and Netsky's Come Alive came on. As I listened to it, I started to cry. I all of a sudden realised that this was the song that was playing at the time I was hit by that truck. I didn't realise until that moment, and I hadn't listened to the song since the wreck either. You see, this music we love elicits so many emotions, and each tune has deeper and more unique meanings to each and every one of us, and I just wanted to share mine with you. I appreciate very much what you and the hospital crew do. Please give a shout out to my friend Lee, who introduced me to your album Power Ballads many years ago. Once I heard Hanging Rock, I was a fan of yours for life. For me, it was a gateway to this wonderful world of drum and bass. Thank you so much for taking the time to read this out and keep on keeping on. I love the Heaven podcast. I can't believe those tunes are so old. Much love, Christopher, Crestview, Florida, just north of Niceville. Thank you, Christopher. I'm relieved you're okay. For 1 minute, Christopher, I thought you were going to sue Netsky for making Come Alive and that causing you to crash. But luckily, you're not. Brand new. Change of Heart. It's The Hustle by Arkaik. Woody, we are in the dreaded F minor region, but I think you would agree that this is music that is made with originality and flair. It's not just your standard neuro in F, is it?
I really like neuro, to be honest. Like, I don't.
Hey, some neuro producers are some of my best friends, I would like to add at this point.
But no, it's nice to hear any originality in a track, definitely. This guy actually, Arkaik, he's writing some really, really good tunes at the moment, so yeah.
We won't hold the key against him just yet. We'll wait till he releases a few more tunes in F and then we will. That is a wicked tune, actually. Brand new music from the Dream Team pairing of Seba and Robert Manos. This is Cold Spring. Woody, are you any good at football?
Yes.
All right, keep it uppy in the hospital studio. No, come on. No, come on.
That's it. I used to be all right. You know, I used to be able to kick a ball.
That was a very confident yes. You can't back down now. Come on. Okay. The mighty Etherwood is going to demonstrate the Hospital Records football on camera.
Yellow flowers in my path. Hey, baby, it's me. The last thing that you need.
No, I'm not wearing the right shoes.
I'm actually really, really good at keepy uppy, but nobody knows this. I've got to move my car.
So I'll just take a moment to bless the fact that all the equipment is actually still working, the vinyl's still playing. This is Hugh Hardie. Track's called Kyoto City. It's on the mixtape.
The flip side of the brand new single by Logistics. This is called Triangles. Now, some forthcoming podcast news for you. I do believe, and Mullet will confirm if this is true, that we are on the cusp, on the threshold of a demo cast. Is that true? It's true. So tomorrow, Lung, a man who has actually got two lungs, is coming into the studio to present and record the demo cast. And the way we listen to the demos that you send in to our demo inbox that's on our website, just have a little hunt around on hospitalrecords.com, you will find it. It's very slightly buried, I know. If you can't find it, just send me a message. Anyway, we divvy up about 100 tracks each to all 14 members of staff in Hospital Records, and each member of staff shortlists the tracks down to the best kind of 4-ish, if there are 4 good ones out of 100. And then those 4 are collated into a master folder and listened to by Ash Med School, and any really good ones are then listened to by the directors of Hospital. You see how it works? Anyway, Ash puts the Med School demo cast together. Well, it's kind of Med School and Hospital. When we started this podcast, it used to be me who did all the demos, but there are too many, I'm afraid. But this democratic process works extremely well. On the subject of democracy, if you live in the UK, and if you're not voting today, you are an absolute fucking pillock. And do you know why you are an absolute fucking pillock? Because everyone else is going to vote UKIP and it'll be your fault. So either get out and vote, or if you haven't voted, just get out of this country because we don't need you here. Simple as that. In my humble opinion. Got that off my chest. I would get told off for swearing, who cares? Some people may have wondered why Camo and Crooked have been a little bit quiet recently. Well, they've been concocting a brand new formula.
I look up to the sky above, feel that sweet release from the days that I waste, trying to fight for space when I know what my heart believes. I won't run when the storm clouds come, I won't turn away, 'cause if your eyes on the ground, when the night comes round, you only see the
Absolutely amazing remix of Clanker Russell. It's going to be massive on UK daytime radio. Falls Like Rain, the Camo and Crooked remix. Massive love going out to Whiney and Marcus, who are firmly on their way on a real music journey. The shocking news has just come in that we're down to one camera on the video podcast. Luckily, you get my best side. And we've got time for a couple more. From Woody's excellent Etherwood Hospital mixtape.
Cold air blows on the back of my neck. Thoughts of you are making me quiver. I make my hair stand on end. Thoughts of you are making me shiver. Cold air blows on the back of my neck. Thoughts of you are making me quiver. I make my hair stand. Making me shiver.
Edit and Geographics featuring Grim. This is called Shiver. Thank you for subscribing. Keep it locked to the Hospital Podcast.
Cold air blows on the back of my neck. Thoughts of you are making me quiver. I make my hair stand on end. Thoughts of you are making me shiver. Cold air blows on the back of my neck. Thoughts of you are making me quiver. I make my hair stand. Making me shiver. It's over, it's over, it's over.
One of the greatest chord changes in any drum and bass tune in the last couple of years. It's Urban Dawn and Taurus, selected by Woody. Now we're going to drop one more tune and then the podcast is done. have access to any means of buying music, then I heartily recommend that you buy the MC Fats Collective album. Chapter 1 is out right now. It features pretty much the who's who of drum and bass producers, building tracks for MC Fats, who, as you may or may not know, is going through an absolutely terrible time at the moment. He's lost one leg, he's lost 3 toes of his remaining leg, he's in hospital. It's 50-50 as to whether he's going to keep his remaining leg, but he's keeping his spirit up and his legacy is there for all to see. So if you don't know MC Fats, get the collection. If you do know him, well, you benefited from his voice, so get it. Benefit him. Now, A-Sides, who's put the album together, is putting together a special mix for the podcast. As soon as I get it, it's going to be its very own Fats cast. So we're looking forward to that over the next week or two. One more tune, I think. Woody, apart from doing this mix and DJing all over the world, what are you doing with your time?
What am I doing? I'm doing lots of exciting things that I can't talk about, which is really annoying, I know, because it's like, well, why mention it? It's like when you say I've got a secret, and it's like, well, tell me what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But there's some cool stuff happening at the moment, and I won't say too much, but I'm sort of back in the studio working on a lot of new material, which is very exciting for me. Yeah, loads of gigs and stuff, a few little remixes coming in. But yeah, it's there's something. We're basically rehearsing for something, I think I can say that much, which is really fun, so watch this space, basically. Yeah, it's all good.
Are you going to need the gun?
It depends how desperate we get, I suppose. I'm hoping not, no. I'm hoping we won't.
You will. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being involved with our YouTube channel and the Hospital Podcast. We're going to leave you with this tune, Chasing a Dream by Technimatic. And I will see you, or I will be in your head in episode 230.
Chasing a dream.